You find a pair of $50 shoes. You tap the checkout button, confirm with your thumb, and a tiny digital ding completes the order. For now, you've only spent $12. It's a frictionless experience. Without a credit card application or a bank manager in sight, you feel as though you found a way to bypass the traditional rules of spending. This chart shows the scale of the shift. In just 3 years, the volume of microdebt has surged into a multi-billion-dollar liability that most national banking systems aren't even tracking yet. This raises a question about the business model. If these companies aren't charging you interest, how are they generating record-breaking corporate profits? Behind the sleek interface is an engineered debt trap. It is designed to remain invisible until your individual cash flow has been completely restricted. The first mechanism of this trap relies on how the human brain evaluates risk. We call it the fractional cost illusion. Humans evolved to treat large whole numbers as a signal for caution. When your brain sees a $200 price tag, your internal budget defense system activates, questioning if you can actually afford to lose that much cash at once. BNPL apps bypass this defense by fracturing that single price into 4 smaller installments. $50 looks unthreatening to your logic center, which allows the dopamine hit of the purchase to take over without any psychological resistance. You end up overspending because the application design has neutralized the natural biological pain of paying. Because that psychological pain is gone, you don't stop at one item. You use it for clothes, then a dinner out, and then your weekly groceries. This leads to a phantom debt spiral. While traditional debt appears on a single monthly statement, microdebt is fragmented. Your checking account begins leaking money through randomized automated withdrawals on unpredictable dates. These automated withdrawals often hit the moment your paycheck arrives. Before you can cover rent or other essential bills, the algorithms pull the money for purchases you made weeks ago, often leaving the account balance at zero and triggering overdraft fees. Microdebt destroys your visibility. Isolated small purchases eventually converge into a cycle of punitive bank charges that wipe out your savings. To understand why this system exists, we have to look at the money trail behind the zero-interest promise. The primary revenue stream comes from the retailers. They pay a substantial commission fee to the BNPL provider for every sale, essentially paying a tax to ensure you keep spending more than you normally would. There is a second, darker revenue source. These fintech companies rely on the fees triggered by the phantom debt spiral. When a consumer misses a payment by even a few hours, it generates high-margin late fee revenue for the platform. The math is simple. The more payment plans a user has active, the higher the statistical probability that they will eventually fail to cover one of them. The business model requires consumers to overextend for these companies to remain profitable. It is a predatory engine hidden behind a minimalist, user-friendly interface. Breaking this cycle requires more than just a better budget. It requires reintroducing the friction that these apps worked so hard to remove. Start by executing a complete digital cleanse. Delete every Buy Now, Pay Later app and clear your saved card data from your browser. If you make it difficult to spend money, you give your logic center time to intervene. Next, apply the 2-time rule. If you cannot afford to buy an item twice in cash right now without touching your essential living expenses, you cannot afford it. Finally, take the money you were losing to micropayments and redirect it into a high-yield emergency fund. Convenience is a tool used to separate you from your future earnings. By rejecting the illusion of easy payments, you can stop the drain on your cash flow and regain control of your financial life.